Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be looking at a scenario where civilization starts over. Please consider liking and subscribing. It helps out a ton. At the time of recording this, we have 25 subscribers. We're on the road to 30 by the 2025, but yeah, let's just get into this, shall we? For our first event, in the last episode, we saw how fishermen or explorers from Clay kind of ended up in here, and they kind of forgot all about each. Like they tried to find them and they kind of got lost and all that. We saw them like explore most of Green or a lot of the important areas of Greenland. And we're actually going to continue with their discovery of Greenland as they're going to discover the main and more fertile but barely fertile southern portion of Greenland. And they will also kind of make a ship path like whoop, as they're going to be able to kind of like go instead of like going all around Greenland. So they can just get to this new, very promising area very quickly. And we're going to see them annex all of this Iceland will. And Iceland, they think, oh, okay, so we may like be so far out. And so what if we just think to go south? As I'm pretty sure if we went south, we would have ended up back in Calais. So what if we go south? And after a bit, they're like, okay, we should see something. And we don't have enough supplies to really make it back to Greenland safely. So they're like, let's just go this way, as the storm's going to blow them off track. As eventually, after about 4 more weeks, they're going to end up in Newfoundland. And these people in Newfoundland, they're like, did we reach Iceland? And they think they just discovered a new part of Greenland, as it's cold but more fertile than Greenland. So they think, oh, there must be a southern tip going up and like eventually kind of ends up here. And so they're going to be like, okay, we're going to explore this all, and eventually they're going to discover this is an island and that there is another landmass a bit north of it. And they decide, okay, we have enough stuff back for our journey, and so they're going to set back out on their voyage and kind of trying to calculate the latitude and all that. Eventually, they're actually going to reach back up to a small Icelandic flag, and following it, they're going to come to this big settlement. And once they kind of tell Iceland about this really cool, fertile land, Iceland is going to be like, let's send some people down here. And so they're going to be like, okay, we're just going to take all. There's a lot of grapes here, also, kinda. And yeah, they're going to take the entire island, and they're like, well, how many people should we send? As we don't really have enough for that. As Greenland is a very, very unpopulated colony in this timeline, and Iceland's only going to send 50 people, but it's going to quickly start rising as many people think that this could be an area in Northern Europe, maybe like here somewhere, as they're like, hopefully there's going to be a lot more fertile land, as they're going to send another expedition up here. They're going to kind of discover here. It's just, this is kind of just the explorers trying to figure out where in the world they are. They're going to start to go down the St. Lawrence River, as they're even going to start to go up here, but eventually they're going to head back, as they're like, this place is dangerous, as many people got killed by the tribes. And so, yeah, but they also have guns. Oh yeah, if you don't know, every single tribe has guns. Since this is an alternate Wixo world where the aliens killed almost every nation, and they used stuff from the Singularity Testament to kind of find stuff and all that, yeah. So more futuristic technology. And now we're actually going to look on the new religion layer. And if you kind of see that this religion is actually the religion from Wixo, or Wixo in Mesopotamia. And you guys are probably wondering, what are these four little black areas? This is a religion known as Origenism. They want to go back to the old world that they don't really know too much about. They know there was a nation called the Old Empire, a nation called Prescindia, Bangladesh, and Southeast Asia. That's all they know, and so they want to bring the world back to how it was thousands of years ago. But let's turn off the religion there for a second. Austria's royal family is the yellow religion, but their people and their capital area is known as the is known as the I don't know, maybe the Corsican religion. And this is going to cause a lot of skirmishes in their nation. But turning that back off, we're going to see Austria make a very fatal mistake, and that is to try to invade this nation, since there is people in the Corsican religion that live in these southern regions. And people down south kind of like, aren't you a part of the yellow religion or aka Romanianism? They're like, yeah, but also a lot of people are in Corsicanism. This is going to start to cause a very big skirmish in Austria. But Austria is one of the most powerful nations on earth, so they're probably going to be fine. As looking back on the religion map for like this fourth time, they were in the part of the red religion. And they're basically going to tell everyone in the red religion that, hey, they're going to try to convert us to Romanianism. And so they will form the Red Religion Coalition against Austria, or the Red Coalition. Northern Poland, Warsaw, Belarus, Crimean military dictatorship. I don't know the red team's name, honestly. I guess I need a name for this. I'll try to figure one out. Caucasia and Egypt will all join this coalition, as they are all members of the Red Religion, though they are a different denomination. And you may wonder why Russia didn't join. Russia, though, is the most powerful nation in this area. It has a bit of a kind of weird thing right here, as they are a member of a different denomination, like how we see they are. And this isn't a denomination. This is actually known as the Anatolian religion and all that. And also Greece will join the Red Religion Coalition. And they think that this nation, Austria, is threatening them. So Austria will basically send a plea saying that they are going to get rid of the yellow religion in my borders. And Western Sahara, the Berber Principality, Naples, southern France, or Pyrenees, majority of their people, including the royal family, are in the yellow religion, but the Corsican religion is still pretty big across it. And they are kind of a very friendly religion. Um, I forgot the islands' names. And Portugal are all going to go against this nation, or the Red Religion Coalition. And we are going to see war finally start in this, or I guess the European conflict start. As Austria, realizing that they don't have too much time to lose, they are going to start to go into this nation, as they are going to kind of cut this area off from the main fleet people, as they are very friendly to the coalition, though I do not think they are currently in it, as they are more of a peaceful nation, though they are the yellow religion. And we're going to see Austria basically destroy northern Poland, as they are now on the border with Warsaw, as they could threaten Warsaw, which could honestly knock Belarus out of the war. And Austria is very prepared for this war, as they kind of thought something could happen, as already their military was mobilized for the invasion of northern Poland, as now already Warsaw is going to basically start to collapse, as Belarus is going to have to try to step in and try to help them, and it's not going to go too well. But the blue team in the war will kind of help, or Belarus will help them to push back Austria just a very tiny bit. But in the grand scheme of things, this will not stop the Austrians from trying to reach a seaport in the north, which was actually the main goal of this war. And going over to the Crimean military dictatorship, it's a weird nation to say. They are going to try to start to go in here, but actually, for some reason, though they are the red religion, Anatolia will basically tell them, hey, if you continue to do this, we're going to have to get involved. So try to leave the capital area alone. And so they will. But this nation will allow orange team troops to try to, or allow them to go in their nation. Some more troops, actually a bit from Austria, they're going to be able to start to push back a tiny bit, as Anatolia is slowly starting to puppet this region, as they are very reliant on their economy. And the Crimean military dictatorship kind of realizing that this is going to be needed to secure their front in the war, they're going to invade it. And unknown to them, this is going to make tensions with Anatolia go to an all-time high. As yeah, this is going to be very beneficial for them, at least for now, as they're going to start to have most of them involved. But they will stay, or they will actually allow them their capital. But a cocky military general is going to make war literally could happen at any second with Anatolia, as Anatolia is the third strongest nation in the world, just behind Canaan, Naples, as the fourth strongest is actually going to be Russia, as they have been massively getting their military up. And fifth is either Clay or the red team or them. Or actually no, sorry. And Austria's the fourth, then it's Russia, then them, and all that. So yeah, we're going to see the general finally be like, okay, think of this. We can basically get all of the Black Sea if I do this. So they're going to do it. And this, it's not going to break the straw or break the camel's back just yet. And what is going to actually break the straw is over in Caucasia. Caucasia will accidentally invade them. And this is finally going to be like, okay, we have to get involved. Though Anatolia is a very, very peaceful nation, they don't like to tolerate disrespect, as they will finally decide to get involved. And this is where I would like to leave this episode. Please consider liking and subscribing. It really means a ton. And yeah, we're on the road to 50 subscribers. Please just like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. It's free. And it makes me be able to keep making these videos. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.